all to MCAT for filming us today. You guys are all going to be on film, especially these two. A huge thanks to the Missoula Public Library for hosting us. It's such a beautiful space. We did need to draw the blinds because otherwise we'd cook. So, I mean, in a different way. So just a quick introduction, and then I'm going to turn it over to our stars today. My name is Beth Baker, and I am the program manager of United We Eat, which is a program of Soft Landing Missoula. Soft Landing Missoula, as I'm sure most of you know, is a organization that welcomes refugees and immigrants and makes Missoula a more welcoming place. We do that in a lot of different ways, but what we're doing today and with a lot of our programming is cooking. We work with our wonderful refugee and immigrant chefs to cook meals in a lot of different contexts. Today we are cooking as a part of Welcoming Week, which is a national initiative to draw attention and celebrate refugee experiences and cultures. So we're just so excited to be here today and to share with you this recipe and Chef Kamar's expertise. So let me see. Just wanted to do a quick shout out to our wonderful United We Eat team. We've got Casey Chapman back in the back. She's our kitchen manager. She makes the weekly United We Eat at Home meals happen in collaboration with our chefs. We've got our wonderful kitchen assistant, Rozan Shabib, who today is wearing one of her many hats. She's assisting Kamar in the kitchen, but she's also translating. So thank you for that, Rozan. That is not easy to do. And then finally, I want to introduce our wonderful Chef Kamar Tajou. We've worked with her a couple of times, and it's always been fun to see her lead people in cooking her delicious Syrian cuisine. I have a special soft spot because Kamar is from Aleppo, and I grew up in Aleppo, and I love to have all of our chefs in the kitchen, but I especially love to work with folks from Syria and Aleppo. I mean, I love everyone, of course, but so we're just excited. I hope that you can be interactive too. You all have recipes in front of you. I would say it's a rough guideline, so do feel free to take notes. She is going to be showing us how to do things. Some of the measurements might be a little bit approximate. Please ask her questions as we go. We'd love for you to be involved in this. So I'm going to turn it over to these two now. And again, thanks for coming. We also have business cards because Kamar, in addition to being a wonderful chef, she's also a candle maker. So if you're interested in learning more about candles and the possibility of purchasing candles from Kamar, there are business cards in the back. So come talk to me about that. Thanks, everyone.
أنا اسمي قمر، كنت بسوريا وجينا على لبنان، ومن لبنان جينا على ميسولا من سنة ونص. عندي طفلين وجينا أنا وزوجي والطفلين لهون.
She's named Kamar. She's from Aleppo, Syria, and she just after the war she moved to Lebanon, and she came to here almost
سنة ونص.
a year and a half with 2 children and her husband too. And she's welcoming everyone.
اليوم بدنا نعمل فتة. هي فتة مشهورة عنا بسوريا كتير، في عدة أنواع من الفتات، بس اليوم اخترنا لكم فتتين. فتة اسمها فتة الفروج وفتة الباذنجان.
And today she will share with all of you the recipe for the fattet. It's very common dish in Syria, and she will make 2 of the fattet, one for vegetarian option and one chicken.
رح نبلش أول شي بفتة الفروج لأنه بدها وقت أكتر.
We will start with the chicken fattet because we'll take more time for sure for the chicken.
أول شي أكيد عنا الدجاج، أكيد نغسله منيح وبدنا نقطعه.
We will start with the chicken. We have 3 of the chest of the chicken. We will cleaning very well, and after that we will cut those to boiling with the water. We will cut those just in a half.
بدنا نجيب شوية زيت.
We will add a little bit of the vegetable oil. قديش تقريبا؟ هي حوالي 4 معالق.
تقريبا.
Around 4 tablespoons of the vegetable oil.
ولا كم هذا؟
إيه، هذا
على الوسط.
medium. And we will put the fire for a medium.
بدنا نحط الدجاج بقلبه ونعيفه تقريبا شي 5 دقايق ل 10 دقايق مع التقليب.
We will add the chicken on top of the vegetable oil and we will keep it between 5 to 10 minutes and we will keep stirring those.
بس كيف نتأكد انه هو؟ اوكي. بهالوقت نحن رح نقطع الخبز لنحضره للفتتين.
And now we will start cutting the bread to prepare for the both of the fattet.
في سكينة عندك؟
لا تشتغل.
لا شوية. أنا بشتريها ما بفكرش.
And now we will start cutting the bread like for a bite pieces to fry those too.
هلا تقطيع الخبز رح يكون مكعبات صغيرة.
We have 3 of the Syrian bread, 3 pieces. We will start cutting to just like for small size.
رح يكونوا بهالشكل كلياتهم.
Just like this size. All of our bread will cut in this size.
You buy the bread here?
Yeah, we get this bread from the Summer International Market. Yeah, I think we mentioned that. Yeah,
Where is that?
it's close to Southgate Mall.
Do you know where the Big Dipper and the
Yes,
Jam Shop are? It's in that same
Okay,
strip center.
Thank you.
Yeah. الفكرة الأول.
أكيد رح نحط الزيت الكمية اللي رح نقلي فيها الخبز وعنا الباذنجان بعدين.
Okay, and now we will add around like 2 cups of the vegetable oil. And we will do the high for...
أول شيء
Okay, high level of the heat.
هلا نحاول نقلب الدجاج.
And now we will start stirring our chicken.
هو رح يكون بهذا الشكل مع شوي احمرار. بنعود نتأكد انه خلص رح ننتقل للخطوة اللي بعدها.
هلا أنا قلنا إنه يقعدوا يحركوا الجو.
تمام ايوه.
Now we will start just to flip the chicken to take this color again from the another side, and we will keep it for a little bit more.
بس نعليها شوي.
And now our heat will be for number 7. Between medium and high.
Kamar, how long have you lived in Missoula?
نحن تقريبا وصلنا 1/4/2022. يعني تقريبا صار سنة و5 شهور.
Around a year and 6 months, and they are وصلت 2022. They arrived in 2022 April 1st. Okay, 4/1. Yeah.
لا 1/4.
Eh,
Ah,
no,
okay.
April 1st.
April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
What do you like about Missoula, Kamar?
شو بتحبي عن الميزان؟
صراحة ميسولا كلها حلوة، أنا تفاجأت فيها. أنا كنت أول شي كنت خايفة إنه نجي لمكان ما نقدر نعيش فيه أو نتأقلم، بس تفاجأت بجوها الحلو بناسها الطيبين اللي وقفوا حدنا.
Yeah. Like she mentioned about the first time she knows she's coming to here, she was a little weird and scary because like she never heard about it, and also because like she was scared from to live here, it will be hard and different for sure. But when she arrived, she just loved the people, loved everything here, and she's so happy, and she likes the weather. Are you sure?
You can say that right after the summer, I think.
تحبي الثلج والمطر؟
أنا بحب كثير الأجواء الشتوية.
She likes winter. Good for you.
بس أنتوا لأنه تعودتوا مليتوا بالجو.
She said maybe she likes it because it's still new for her, but for the people used to it, they will get bored. For sure. We back to medium.
هلا نحن بنعمل هاي الطريقة ليستوي الدجاج بشكل أسرع.
Okay. Like we do this way for the chicken to make it faster when we want to cook the chicken, because you put the oil and keep it a little bit to be not full cooked, just like for a little bit, and when we will start boiling, in this way we'll make it faster.
هلا بدنا نحط بقلبه مي سخنة تقريبا نغمره.
Okay. Now we will add a hot water, just like to cover all the chicken we have.
بس أول شي
How did
لأنه
you
زيت
learn how to
شوي.
cook, Kamar?
عمر كيف تعلمتي تطبخي؟
هلا اكيد تعلمت من ماما. انا صراحه ما كنت اطبخ ولا احب الطبخ، بس وقت تزوجت اضطريت يعني انه بدي اطبخ وبدي اعمل اكل لزوجي واولادي، فصرت اتصل بماما ماما بليز تقلي انا كنت اقول لك تعي اعلمك الطبخ من قبل ما تقبلي. ففعلا كانت تكتب لي اياهم اوقات، وهي يعني تكتب لي بالدفتر تصور لي اياه تقول لي
كنتي يعني بأي عمر كنت تعلمتي؟
هلا أنا-
بتحبي الطبخ؟
لا والله انا بعمري ما دخلت
ما
صراحه
دخلت.
على المطبخ، بس تعلمت منها عن طريق التليفون والكتابه.
Yeah, like she didn't like to cook when she was a kid, and she never helped her mom at the kitchen. But because she get married and she has a husband and all of this, after that she decided to learn, and she was always calling her mom by phone, and like my mom teach her. And also she mentioned after that her mom told her, when you were a kid, I told you come with me to the kitchen to learn, but she never came with her, and she was laughing of her daughter. And after that, she learned from her mom like how to cook by phone, and like her mom write the recipe for her and just take a picture and send it to her. And now we add around like 4 cups of water, just like to cover all the chicken we have.
اوكي هلا نحن بمية الفروج بدنا نحط شوية توابل كرمال اذا كان فيه اي زنخة تروح.
And now for the water of the chicken, we will add some of the spices we already prepared, like to make the chicken flavor like way more better.
التوابل هي عبارة عن قرفة،
Cinnamon stays.
اوكي قطعة وحدة بتكفي
We will add
هالكمية
one.
يعني. وعنا ورق غار.
And we have the bay leaves.
تقريبا 4.
Around 4 of the bay leaves.
بدنا بصل كمان.
And now we will have 1 onion, yellow onion. And never forget your oil on the stove. And now we will cut the onion in half, and the half we have we will cut it quarter. And another quarter.
هدول الكمية تقريبا بتكفي. وبدنا نحط كمان قطعة ليمون.
And we will add also a lemon. بدك تحطي نص
نص.
واحدة. Yeah, half lemon. نغاز على الميديوم صح؟ ولا-
بدنا نعليه شوي بس
أوكي.
بس سخنت المي بنعود بنوطي عليها وبنسكر.
اوكي. يعني هلا بدك تحطي الحرارة.
على 7. اوكي.
Now we will turn our heat to 7 again and cover it. And when start boiling we will turn our heat down. بدك تغطيه؟
لا لسه بس
تقيمي الزفرة.
تمام.
اوكي.
هلا بدنا نقلي الخبز.
Now we will start frying the bread.
نتأكد إذا في زيت.
And now we try our oil. If it's ready, just we add 1 bread, and when it start boiling, that's when your oil is ready. شو أول طبخة تعلمتيها؟
أول طبخة
I'm asking her what was your first like dish you learned?
ماكروني.
And maybe eggs? Bread?
أكيد. شو
Eggs and pasta. Good.
بس طلعت طيبة.
But it was good. يا جوزك حملك. And جوزك كان مبسوط. I'm asking her if her husband was happy for the pasta for his first time.
صراحة أنا فكرته بحب الباستا بس وقت سويتها قال لي أنا مين قالك تعملي باستا أنا ما بحبها.
قالت مو طيبة معناتها. When she did the pasta for her husband, he told her, who told you to make a pasta? I didn't like it. Good. He was honest with you.
It's a good marriage.
Yeah. قلت لك انه يعني انه منيح زوجك يعني هذا الزوج الصحيح.
الحمد لله.
الحمد لله.
هلا بدنا لبين ما يصير الخبز يشقر او يصير شوي لونه احمر بنطلعه من الزيت.
Yeah. And now we're frying the bread until it will be a gold color, and we will take it out. Just like 5 minutes, and the bread will be ready.
Do your children prefer the Syrian food or the American?
ولادك بحبوا الأكل الأمريكي ولا السوري؟
صراحة أنا أولادي كتير بيعزموني بالأكل فلا السوري ولا الأمريكي عم ياكلوا.
ولا شيء.
لا بس يعني أكيد بفضلوا الأكل السوري لأنه لسه ما تعودوا على الأكل الأمريكي.
Like she mentioned, her children, it's just like they don't eat the Syrian or the American food. They are so hard with the food, but they eat most of the Syrian food. Yeah.
حنطلع الخبز
Now our bread is ready.
فينا كمان الخبز ما نقليه نرشه بس شوي بالزيت ونحطه بالفرن تمشي الحال.
And also, if you want like to make your dish as healthy food, if you don't like to fry it, you could add a little like oil for the bread, just like until a little bit, like maybe 1 or 2 oil, and do it in the oven. That's also will work. But no one likes the healthy food in my country. We like to fry.
بس هيك أطيب.
Yeah, like in this way will be more delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, as all the moms they telling that to us, but it's not true. Healthy food it's just like way more better. Yeah. الأكل الصحي أحسن يعني بس
أكيد
أنت
الأكل
كلاتكم
الصحي.
بتفضلوا الأكل المش صحي.
أطيب. كان عيفه بس يرجع شوي يسخن. اوكي هلا رح نوطي على الدجاج على الوسط ونغطيه.
Now we will, like after the chicken start boiling a little bit, we will cover the chicken and do the heat for 7.
هلا في خطوه في اوقات دجاج بيطلع فوقه
Okay.
هاي بنحاول نحن نشيلها. ايوه ما بنعيفها.
And just we will skim the chicken right now. Yeah. Just all the white stuff, this one. Medium.
اوكي وبنغطيه. هلا بنغطيه تقريبا حوالي 20 دقيقة.
Okay. Now we will cover the chicken for 20 minutes and we did the heat for medium.
اوكي
And now we will fry the rest of the bread we have. And because our oil is just the heat really good, and it will take just like 2 minutes. It will be ready. بدك تقعدي بعد ما نقطع الباذنجان صح؟ بدك تقطعي تنتين ولا 3؟
لا تنتين.
Okay. And after the bread, we will start cutting the eggplant and back to fry again. Yeah.
We fry a lot of bread at United We Eat at Home.
Yes.
What are some of the other dishes that we use fried bread in?
بس إنه نحن بنقلي كثير خبز بالمطبخ عنا فإنه لشو بنستخدمه؟ الخبز المقلي شو الأكلات بنحط له؟
هلا أكثر شيء نحن بنحطه مع الفتوش، أكثر شيء مع الخضار. سوري نوطي عليها شوي.
خليها هيك.
اوكي أكثر شيء هو مع الفتوش والفتات أكثر شيء.
Yeah, we fry most of the bread just for the fattoush salad. It's really good in this weather, and for the fatted most also. Yeah.
هي الفتات كلياتها بدها خبز يعني كل أنواع الفتات بدها خبز.
حتى فتة الشاورما.
حتى فتة الشاورما صحيح.
فتة الباذنجان. We have more than 2 fette, but it's very different. But all our fette it has fried bread. We have fatted shawarma also, the chicken shawarma.
في فتة
With the
الحمص.
fatted hummus. And the chickpeas also fatted with the bread and chickpeas on top also. And fatted مكدوس. It's so hot.
Yeah.
فتة باذنجان.
نفس الشيء.
It seems like a really smart way to use a bread that's maybe not quite as good for
Yeah.
fresh dipping, but not to waste it.
That's exactly what we do. When we have any dry bread and we try to start thinking of something we could do it with all this bread. And for here, for sure, it's like more than in any another countries because when we get our bread, it's just hard. We go to Spokane or from the market here, and we try to get this bread and freeze it. But when we take it out, sometimes it just gets dry after 2 days. And we make lots of fateh all the time. Yeah. إذا تحكي شي شغلة عنك في شي حابة تشاركني مثلا؟
اوكي. خلينا نقطع الباذنجان اول شيء.
Okay. Now we turn off.
ما تطفي، خلينا نقلب الباذنجان. Okay.
Yeah, we will turn off the heat for now until we will start cutting the eggplant.
كمان قطعة صغيرة.
للقمة.
تمام، قطعة صغيرة.
We will cut the eggplant also to bite size. And now we will add another cup of the vegetable oil to make this happen. Sorry. And now we will turn on again.
أكثر شيء رح نقطع الباذنجان هيك القطع الصغيرة.
Just for a bite size. Okay.
كمان فينا الباذنجان كمان بنفس الطريقة فينا نرشه شوي زيت كمان ونحطه بالفرن
أو بالقلاية الهوائية.
أو بالقلاية الهوائية كمان بصير.
And also the same idea of the bread for the eggplant, we can add a little oil and do it in the oven or air fryer.
هلا ماما علمتني إنه الباذنجان بيغب كتير زيت. فينا نحن قبل ما نقليه بنص ساعة نحط له شوية ملح ونحطه تحت شيء يعني حتى يكب ميته، فبهالطريقة ممكن ما يغب كتير زيت.
إنه تحته قصدك بتحطيه بمصفاية ولا
مصفاية أو ما بتفرق يعني نفس الشيء، المهم إنه شوي الملح بيخليه ما يغب زيت.
ما يغب زيت. وشان ما يسود صح؟
تمام.
And also she will mention with all of you like a secret about the eggplant to never get your eggplant as like a black. Her mom teach her to add a little salt before you start frying the eggplant, and also maybe you could put after when you cut your eggplant, just put this in calendar or towel under the eggplant and just keep it a little bit to take all the salt and to take out all the water from it too. That will help to keep your eggplant safe from the fly.
بس هون لأنه أكيد ما عنا وقت كتير، أكيد ما رح ننطر لحتى يكفي تبعيها.
And now we will cut just 2 of the eggplant we have, and also she mentioned in this time we don't have like time to keep our eggplant for 30 minutes because that's we will just fry those right now. But in your home you could do it for 30 minutes and maybe hour. Yes.
بعتقد لسه ما حنبدأ نجربه.
Our oil is ready. هي تبقى خلص بدك حطك فيها محمرة ومن طبيعي. انت حابة تحكي مثلا عن شاركي شي أغاني من امبارح؟
ما بعرف هلا امبارح اكيد عملت هيك مقابلة هيك قدام كمان ناس طيبين وسمعوني ف مو بعرف اذا بدهم يعرفوا اي شيء عني انا جاهزة بحكي.
We were chatting a little bit about also yesterday she did as an interview too, and she was talking a lot yesterday. She was very happy and proud of herself, and she was mentioning like if anyone has any question for her, just feel free and ask her.
They're talking about stories of home, which this beautiful poster up front is part of that project. There was 5 refugees who were interviewed and had their pictures made into beautiful posters, and they were all asked questions on stage. And I think Kamar was nervous, but she did such a good job.
صحيح امبارحة كنت شوي متوترة لأنه أول مرة يعني بقعد هيك قاعدة وعالم تسمعني فكنت شوي متوترة وخايفة. لا بس اليوم أحسن من امبارح.
Yeah, she mentioned she was very nervous yesterday, her first time. Everyone was asking her, and she's doing like that her first time, and she was a little nervous. But today she's more comfortable, and she used to. تعودت عليها يعني الشغلة تقريبا.
تقريبا. فنحن هلا الباذنجان ما رح نقدر نشيله لحتى شوي نحسه انه حمر يعني صار فيه شوية حمر.
Okay. And now for the eggplants, we will keep frying this until it will be cooked, and it will take 6 دقايق مثلا 8 دقايق
تقريبا.
Yeah, and we will keep it in the oil between 5 minutes to 8 minutes.
اوكي هلا فينا نحن فتة الدجاج فيها رز وفتة الباذنجان كمان فينا نحط رز كمان بس نحن هلا بس اليوم بدنا نحط للباذنجان للفتة الدجاج هو الرز. فهلا بنحب نحن نطبخ الرز بمية الدجاج او نطبخه بمي عادية ما بتفرق بالاثنين بيمشي الحال.
And now we have like the basmati rice over here. We will add this rice to the Fattet Djaj, like this one call it like Djaj is the chicken, and we will add the rice to this one. And we could cook also the rice in the like from the chicken water, just like do it. Will be very tasty too. And today, like usually we do also the rice for the eggplant one, but today we will do just like the rice for the chicken one, and we will keep this just like vegetable.
ف ما بعرف إذا عنا وقت منيح لحتى نستنى الدجاج لحتى نطبخ الرز ولا نطبخه عادي.
مشان الوقت ما بعتقد فيه.
قد إيه وقت عنا؟
لحد 5.
معك لحديد 5 يعني هلا عندك الساعة 3:30 تقريبا.
لا نلحق.
Yeah. We were just chatting a little bit about the time to make it happen, like to cook the rice from the chicken water. Just we
أكيد
will do that.
رح يكون بمية الرز الفروج بيكون صحي أكتر
وبتعطي نكهة
ونكهة أطيب.
Yeah.
صحي.
Yeah. And also when you will have time to cook your rice in the chicken water, that will make it more tasty and the flavor more. Because that this time we will be able to make it.
اوكي هلا بدنا نحضر لبن ما ينقرا الباذنجان التبلات اللي نحطهم فوق الفتات.
Okay. And now we will start like doing our sauce for the both dishes. We will start making this right now.
اوكي.
تعالي هون إذا بدك.
Roseanne, did you put the rice in the chicken now and cook it at the same time?
No, because we should take out the chicken and just take the water for the rice. Like, yeah, the chicken will be separate.
But could you do that at home if you wanted to?
No. Sorry. Please, Gretchen. Yeah. No, it's just like, because it will be hard, like, to cook the chicken and the rice together because you will sear it and the chicken whole.
Sure.
It just will make it bad. Yeah, sorry.
هلا الفتتين بحاجة للبن.
Okay. For now we will do 2 different, one for like the eggplant and one for the chicken. But for both of those we'll need yogurt and tahini. نجيب لك واحدة تانية تعملي فيها في معالق لك ونحط لك هون هيك هدول كلهم معالق نضيفة.
هلا رح نبلش أول شي بفتة الدجاج بنحط لها لبن
We will start with the chicken one first. We will add yogurt.
هلا هي الصلصة بتعتمد على النظر أكتر ما إنه نحن نحط كميات يعني محدودة يعني.
Like she mentioned about the yogurt and all this stuff we will add. It just depends on when you will look to it. It's just like a specific ingredients or a specific type of this one.
بس هلا نحن عم نعمل تقريبا صحن يعني لأربع أشخاص لست أشخاص بنحط تقريبا 3 أو 4 معالق لبن.
Okay. And now because we're doing this dish between 4 to 6 people, we will add between 3 to 4 tablespoon of the yogurt.
Okay.
And now we will add the tahini.
طحينة. هلا تقريبا حطينا 3 معالق وممكن نزيد.
For now we add the 3 tablespoon of the tahini and maybe we will add more. We will see later.
حنحط ملح تقريبا نص معلقة.
We will add salt just like نص معلقة صغيرة ولا كبيرة أجل؟
لا خليها
معلقة صغيرة.
صغيرة ايه.
We will add like 1 teaspoon of the salt.
اوكي ونص معلقة تقريبا كمون.
نص معلقة صغيرة ولا كبيرة؟
ما بتفرق.
طيب معناتها حنقول معلقة صغيرة.
اوكي.
Okay. Also we will add teaspoon of the cumin.
اوكي رح نحتاج كمان حامض.
And we will add the lemon juice.
ممكن حامضة أو حامضتين بس حسب حجم الحامضة.
حامضة ليمونة.
ليمونة.
احكي سوري مو لبناني. She's speaking with me Lebanese. Like Lebanese, it's just different a little bit between the Syria. And we will add around واحدة كاملة ليمونة.
واحدة كاملة كبيرة.
Okay. 1 whole lemon.
Yes.
Yeah.
والشيء الأساسي اللي بهالصلصة هو رح يكون الثوم.
And now we will add the garlic to it, just the most important things for this dish, just the garlic. We will smash our garlic and cut to small size.
Are there big differences between Lebanese Arabic and Syrian Arabic?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. قلت إنه في اختلاف بين اللبناني والسوري.
في اختلاف في كل المناطق العربية في كل وحدة لهجة يعني.
Yeah. In each of the Arab countries there is a different dialect. Like it's just very different. Yeah.
امبارحة كانت صديقتي اللي عم بترجم لي باليمني فكانت صعبة شوي علي. وهي صعبة عليها.
Yeah, yesterday when she had like her interview and there was a Yemenese woman, she was helping her with translate, but also it was really difficult for Kamar and for the Yemenese women because it's just like very different. Yeah. And when you're doing your sauce, don't forget your eggplant. You don't need to burn the eggplant. بدنا نحرق البشنجة.
أكيد يعني.
نرجع على البيت. كم واحد ثوم تقريبا عملتي؟
هلا حطيت 3 سنون ثوم.
And we add for now 3 cloves of the garlic.
هلا هو يفضل الثوم هيك نهرسه
نعم.
هرس أكتر يعني.
And for the garlic, we will prefer like to smash the garlic very well, like do it very fine. That will make it way more tasty.
بدنا شوي نحط شوية مي سخنة معه.
And we will add just a little bit of the water, around 1/4 cup.
Hot water.
Yeah, hot water.
لا اربع. Other questions for Kamar?
فيني أدوقها لحتى أشوف ملحها.
بس بدي خلي معلقة ثانية.
إيه أكيد أكيد.
Now she will try it. أكيد ملح.
ده ملح.
Salt. We will add more salt.
وشوية حامض.
And a little bit of the lemon juice too.
When would you normally serve this dish? Is this like a Sunday dinner or anytime?
انه امتى بالعاده بتقعدي هي الاكله بتنعمل اكثر شيء انه يوم الاحد على العشاء ولا كيف؟
هلا هي أكثر أكلة بنحبها نحن هو كان نهار الجمعة، بنحبها مع يعني بس نجتمع كلياتنا كعائلة، فبنحب ناكلها على الغداء أو على العشاء.
Like for all the Arab country, we have our weekend start Friday and Saturday, not like Saturday and Sunday, because that's usual. We do this dish on Friday with all the family. Like we try to make this like any type of the fete on Friday. Yeah, and it's just like all the family should be together.
هلا نحن عنا نهار الجمعة شيء أساسي بناكل فيه دائما طبق اسمه طبق فول وحمص، وممكن ب ناس تانيين بيحبوا ياكلوا مامونية. بكره مع الأيام بعلمكم إياها مامونية وشعبيات.
Wow. Yeah, and like for our Friday, it's just a special day for all of us because we do like a big breakfast, we could call it, or like brunch time. Also, we have like the fava beans. We have this dish always in our country. We call it fool. It's fava beans with olive oil and lemon juice and tomatoes, parsley, and it's just so easy. And we eat it also with the Syrian bread. And we do also the chickpeas dish. It's similar to the fava bean, but it's just like another type of it. And we try to do all this just on Friday morning to get our big breakfast. Yeah.
نحن ليش بنفضل هالأكلات نهار الجمعة؟ لأنه نهار الجمعة نحن عنا عطلة غير باقي الأيام بغير مناطق يعني.
Yeah, and we prefer this dish just on Friday because we have our weekend just like Friday, because we have time to do all this stuff in one day. And she mentioned also there is another people they like to eat also on Friday, something called mamouniye. It's just more for Aleppo. And shaibiyat. شو شايبيات؟ قصدك
أكل حلو يعني أكلات حلوة.
But those are the sweet stuff. Yeah, it's really good. I know both of those, but I don't have it a lot because I'm from Damascus. When we need to make like this food, just we go to some restaurant like the Aleppo restaurant in Damascus. المامونية هي
السميد
وحليب.
لا
وزبدة.
سميد ومي وسكر.
اوكي وزبدة
مو زبدة، سمنة
أيوة.
بلدية يعني أو حيوانية.
Yeah, and for the mamouniye, like the Aleppo dish, this one it's made by semolina and sugar and also water and a ghee, herty ghee. It's really tasty one. And I know we add like lots of the dish, we add some mozzarella cheese and toast. It's really good. وبحط له موتزاريلا كمان بدنا الأشقوان ولا أنتوا لا؟ Yeah, for hair not. Yeah. احنا بسوريا ماما كانت تعملها المامونية بتحط لها كانت في الأخير موتزاريلا. ايه بالأخير. قشطة. Yeah, they add for like the last when they do the mamouniya, they add just the table cream. But for us, we add the mozzarella. Just like different, yeah. الجورج صار له 20 دقيقة.
So along those same lines, what's a normal weekday, like your weekday meal? What would that be like?
For dinner with your family?
Yeah.
عم تقول إنه بقلب الأسبوع إنه أنتِ وقت بتعملي وجبات مع العائلة، إنه بتعملي شو الأكلات مثلاً الأكلات هيك مع الشي شو بتعملي مثلاً بقلب الأسبوع؟
هلا أكتر أكلات هلا صراحة بنعملها، زوجي بحب الأكلات السريعة يعني فتة، برجر، بيتزا. بس لا تقربوا له على المعكرونة.
Yeah, during the week now she preferred to do maybe fette and like burger or pizza. She buys those, but no pasta. I think he get a bad luck with the pasta.
لا بدها شوي بعد. اوكي بدها شي 5 دقايق بتكون جاهزة.
Now after 20 minutes we just check our chicken and it's need a little bit more, maybe 5 more minutes and we will check it again.
اوكي هلا في عنا
هاي
كمان
الفلفل.
هاي لفتة الفروج وبدنا لفتة هلا شوي بس خلصنا من
حطي ليمون
مهم. بس خلصت شوي
الدجاج.
الدجاج بدنا نضيف شوية مي
Okay.
من مية الفروج للفتة مشان تعطيها نكهة أطيب.
Okay, and now we will wait 5 more minutes for the chicken and we will take some of this water also and add it to the sauce we already made. That will give it also more tasty.
ما بدنا إياها كتير سميكة، بدنا إياها شوي هيك بهي وممكن تكون يعني مرقة أكتر من هيك
Okay,
يعني.
هلا بدك تحطي المي بتصير أمر.
تمام مرقة.
And for our sauce, we don't need it too thick. Just we will try to do it thin a little bit. And now, like this one, we will add when we will add more water from the chicken. That will make it thinner, and that's what we need.
هلا طريقة الفتة كمان نفس الطريقة بالضبط بس من دون مية فروج، ما رح نضيف لها مية فروج لفتة الباذنجان.
Okay. And now for the sauce for the eggplant, we will add the same ingredients, but we will never add the chicken water because it's just for vegetarian option.
If you cook the rice in the chicken water, would there be any water left to add to the sauce?
عم تقول انه اذا انت بدك تعملي الرز بالمي تبع الدجاج حيكون في مي زياده تحطيها لهون؟ انت ما بدك
ايه هلا هو اكيد نحن شوي ضفنا مي ازود لانه نحن ما عنا رز كتير، فنحن رح ناخذ كميه كتير بسيطه للصلصه مش كميه كتير كبيره يعني.
Yeah, because when we did the chicken, like when we covered, we add like more, like 4 cups of the water, and that's mean we will have enough for the rice and for the sauce. Yeah, and when we will do our sauce, we will add just like maybe 5 tablespoons or 4 tablespoons of the water. Not
هي
a lot.
نحن ليش بنحط لها مي فروج؟ بس هيك عشان يصير في اختلاف بين هالطعمه وهالطعمه.
يعني بس فزلكي.
فزلكي ايوه.
Yeah, and just like we add the water from the chicken to the sauce, just like to make it different between the eggplant one, not
Yeah.
for anything else, just to make some difference.
اوكي نعمل الصلصه بهذا الصحن.
بيلا تعالي. حطيتي الثوم كمان شي 3
اي 3.
And we also cut 3 of the garlic, the cloves garlic.
اوكي كمان نفس الطريقه رح نحط لبن.
And now we will add yogurt.
3 معالق تقريبا.
حركة كمان.
اوكي
And we will add 3 tablespoons of the yogurt.
وطحينة كمان 3 معالق.
And for the tahini, we will add 3 tablespoons too.
Has anything about living in the United States surprised you, Kamar?
في شيء فاجأك هون من وقت ما اجيتي عشتي بأمريكا؟
فاجأني هلا في كتير قصص فاجأتني. اول شيء قلت لك انا كنت كتير خايفة من اني اجي على مكان لسه اول مرة بحياتي، يعني عادات وتقاليد وكل شيء مختلف، يعني حتى اللغة يعني اصعب شيء اللي هي لحد الان شوي ماني قدرانة يعني اكفي فيها، بس عم بتساعدني روزان وانتي كمان. وصار معنا كتير قصص يعني هيك واجهتنا صعوبات كتير. من أول شيء إنه تفاجأنا إنه ابني مريض. بس الحمد لله رب العالمين إنه كان في هون أطباء وكان في كتير ناس ساعدتني لأتخطى هاي المرحلة، كانت كتير صعبة بالنسبة لإلي يعني.
ممكن روزان تترجم.
يس
شكرا. ممكن تعطيني مجال ما ركزتك مثل
مشان هيك امبارح.
Yeah, she said for sure when she came to her, like before she came, she was very nervous and scared because like the culture, everything different than we used to. Like because she's from Syria and she lives in Lebanese, it's just close to us, but for the USA, it's for sure very different culture and language. And for now, she still has like the problem with the language too. It's still hard for her to speak and like that. And for sure, when she came to here, she found some difficult, and also unfortunately because her son sick. But like thanks God, she gets like the health care for him. Yeah. إنه قلت لهم إنه ابنك إنه الله يعافيك يا رب إنه وقت جيت لهون إنه كان تعبان.
هو ما كان فيه شيء، ما كان مريض. وقت جينا لهون يعني الأطباء هن اكتشفوا هذا المرض. هو فعلا مرض خطير يعني. بس إن شاء الله بنتخطى هاي المرحلة يعني بأقرب وقت. يعني هاي نتمنى يعني إن شاء الله يطيب.
إن شاء الله. And like before, she never noticed her son was sick, but when she came to here, they found out he's very sick and he had a dangerous disease. And she hoped maybe he will get better soon. She's sad for that. الله يعافيك يا رب. كان حطيتي كمون مع
نفس الطريقة، توم، كمون، ملح، حامض، لبن.
Okay. And for the sauce also we add the cumin, a teaspoon of the cumin, teaspoon of the salt, and a whole lemon juice.
اوكي الدجاج خلص هلا.
And now the chicken is ready. And now our chicken is done. We'll turn off the heat.
رح نشيل كمان كل شيء حطيناه بقلب المي.
Okay. And now we will take out everything we already add, like all the spices, the cinnamon stick and the bay leaves, and the lemon and onion.
Kamar's family is here, so you might hear a little more talking in the back.
أول ما جيت وقفت هون قال لي ماما روحي اطبخي روحي اطبخي.
She said like when she's coming to and she starts like just close into the kitchen area, her son told her, Mom, you can go and cook for all of these people. He know his mom.
روحي اطبخي روحي اطبخي.
He sent her just to cook.
هلا رح نغسل الرز لحتى نشيل بس ميته البيضة منه.
And now we'll start washing the rice.
هلا بس رح شيل شوي من مرقة الفروج للفتة هون.
Yeah. And now for the chicken sauce, we will add a little bit of the water.
كمل شوي 4 معالق.
Is this dish specific to Aleppo, or is it just a Syrian dish in general?
إنه هذا السؤال نقول إنه بس في حلب الفتة هي ولا كمان بكل سوريا؟
لا هي الفتات معروفة بكل سوريا، بس كل منطقة من المناطق بيعملوها بطريقة مختلفة يعني.
وكل الشرق الأوسط كمان؟
الشرق الأوسط لا، أنا كنت في مصر، إيه لبنان عندهم إياها الفتة؟ أعتقد.
هاي الفتة عندهم كتير بيحبوا الفتة بلبنان.
بلبنان.
Yes.
Yeah. She said like about the feta, it's just in all Syria, but it's different between each city. They make it in like on specific one, but not in all the Middle East. I was in Egypt, but they never know what the feta. Yeah, but in Lebanon they know. Yeah, just like the rest of the country.
هلا رح نفضي الرز.
Okay, and now we add here 6 tablespoons of the chicken sauce, like from the chicken water, and we will add the cup of rice for like above the water from the chicken. بدك تشغلي الغاز على القوي ولا تخليه يخلطيه؟
لا هلا اول شيء رح نشغله على القوي.
And now we will turn our heat again like to high.
هلا بدنا نضيف شوي للرز فلفل اسود.
And now we will add a teaspoon of the black pepper to the rice.
تقريبا نص معلقة.
معلقة صغيرة هي لأنه هي معلقة كبيرة.
اوكي.
Just confusing between like the tablespoon, the teaspoon, how just like it's confusing.
كمان رح نحط ملح تقريبا نص.
زودي ملح شوي.
حاضر.
Add more salt.
Health food.
Yeah. Another teaspoon of the salt.
هلا نحطه على اعلى درجة، وقت ببلش يغلي بنوطي عليه وبنغطيه تقريبا شي 10 دقايق ربع ساعة حسب نوع الرز يعني.
Okay. And now our heat is just high as we mentioned. We will keep it a little bit until it starts boiling, and we will cover the rice between 10 to 15 minutes, and we will shake the rice again.
وهي نفس الصلصة كمان بدي اضيف لها مي كرمال تصير بشكل امرق من هيك يعني.
And for now the sauce, like this one for the eggplant, we will add like our hot water again, just like to keep it a little sauce. And like half cup of the water, hot water.
Kamar, I know that Aleppo was one of the cities affected by the big earthquake this year, and I'm just wondering how is your community and have they started to rebuild or how are they doing?
بتقول انه بتعرف انك انت بحلب والسنه الماضيه متاثره بالزلزال يعني هاي من فتره، فانه المجتمع اللي حواليكي كان متضرر، شو عم يعملوا هلا بنوا بلشوا شو صار؟
اكيد كان هي اول مرة يعني بحياتنا كلياتها بيصير هذا الشيء يعني. هلا وقت كنت صغيرة انا حسيت بالزلزال وشفنا زلزال، بس مو مثل هذا يلي هلا شافوا، حسوا انه خلص الدنيا انتهت يعني، هيك فكروا اول شيء وقت صار الزلزال. اكتشفوا انه زلزال، تأثروا كتير، في عالم توفت، في عالم راحت بيوتها. هلا اهلي انا اكيد تضرروا نفسيا اكثر. تضررت تقريبا البناية اللي هن ساكنين فيها، بس البناية مثلا اللي ساكنة حد ماما كان بناء مش منيح فهبطت، فكتير قصص صارت هنيك. وكأنه هلا عم ترجع تتكرر بغير بلدان عربية.
Yeah, she mentioned like about the earthquake. It was our first time to see this one, like, and it was very big, and the damage was like unexpected. And because the war, we had like all of our apartments, and like this place is just like not too strong, because that's when the earthquake happened. Just like many of the buildings came down, and unfortunately, like the damage was bigger than we expected. Many people they died. There was like the houses and the business too. And she said like about her family, like they affected, but more like emotionally, and it was very hard to live after all of this happened. But they was in the street after that. They thought maybe it's the end of the war, because it was very dangerous and scary. And also she mentioned like the building when her family were, it was safe. It was just a little damage, not too big. But the building closer to them, it just fell down with all the people inside it. And unfortunately, right now also we hear like about Morocco and Libya too. It's just like everything very sad for not just for the art community. It's just sad for everyone. Yeah. هلا الرز حطيتيه على الخفيف؟
اي حطيته على الواطي، بس هو كتير عالي، بس شوي حتى
فيك تحطيه على الأوطى إذا بدك.
على
And now for the rice, we start doing low, and we will cover the rice.
هلا رح نقطع الدجاج.
Yeah, and now we will start cutting the chicken.
هلا كيف ما بدنا نقطعه، بدنا بسكينة بدنا بإيدنا يعني ما.
Okay. And now for the chicken, we will start cutting the chicken or stretch the chicken by hand or by knife. That's fine.
المهم يعني قطع صغيرة.
Yeah. Just we will need like a small pieces of the chicken.
هذا ضل على العالي.
And the eggplant take forever. حاجة البيت نزال؟
لا بدنا نشوف.
More.
How do you know when the eggplant is done?
From the color. When we'll get the color, maybe tomorrow. Like
Hard
the,
to cook in someone else's kitchen.
yeah, when you keep your eyes on something, will never done. But when you will let it just for maybe a minute, will burn. That's happen a lot. إنه الأكل وقت تكوني واقفة جنبه بحياته ما بيستوي، بس وقفتي على جنب بيقعد يحترق. Yeah. بس سؤال محرج، جوزك بحب هالأكلة من تحت ايديك ولا من تحت ايدين أمه؟
لا هلا ما بعرف يعني الله يرحمها توفت امه. ايه فاكيد بحب اكل امه انا بقول لك.
I asked her this dish. Her husband preferred this dish from you or from his mom. His mom passed away, but she was very like happy about her husband likes mom's food.
هو مشان ما يكبر لي براسي ويقول لي اكلك طيب، يقول لي لا اكل امي اطيب.
Yeah, he always tell her like his mom food delicious more than her. How you expect that?
ثانك يو مجد.
كيف تتقبلي هالشي؟ No, I cannot expect that. For sure, I would love my husband to tell me your food more delicious. Yeah.
بعد كده هيك كافي.
إيه؟
ايه
ممكن أعطيلك شوي كمان عادي.
خلصوا.
Finally, our eggplant ready.
اوكي. ايش بدنا نقلي هلا بدنا نقلي المكسرات.
ولا من شكلك في هون هيك طنجرة إذا بدك. يلا شكشيكة.
فينا كمان نقطعه بهالطريقة، ما ضروري نقطعه يعني هيك.
And for the chicken, we could cut it by knife or just stretch the chicken by hand.
أنا صراحة بقطعه بهالطريقة ما بقطعه هيك.
For her, she preferred to cut it in this way, like just to stretch the chicken. مين بيساعدك في البيت بالطبخ؟
أكيد مو أنا لوحدي، زوجي أكيد بالشغل. وابني صغير تاني بالمدرسة فأكيد لوحدي.
Yeah. I asked her who's helping you at the kitchen, but she do all the food stuff by herself. Her husband work and her son at the school, and the second one is small to help her.
Are you going to teach your sons how to cook?
بدك تعلمي ابنك كيف يطبخ؟
هو كتير بيحب يطبخ وبيقول لي ماما بدي أفوت أتعلم منك الطبخ. حتى هلا عم بيحاول يفوت على غرفة الشمع محل ما أنا بشتغل، بيقول لي ماما بليز بس بدي أساوي شمعة واحدة. قال له أوكي.
He likes to cook and help his mom at the kitchen, and right now she has like a small place to do her candle, and he always asks her to come and help her to make candle, just like one. He wants to try it. He's a really good son. ابنك جيد يعني. ملح.
لا بدي حامض.
Yeah, we will add a little bit more lemon.
اوكي.
So,
منيحة تمام. مهم. ما في زيت. لا.
No, خليني تبعت هذول.
مهم.
تبعت الباذنجان مثلا.
اوكي.
And now we have some nuts. We'll start fry the nuts.
هلا فينا نقليهم نحن بنفضل يعني نقليهم بزيت اللي قلينا فيه او اذا عندنا زيت تاني يعني بنقلي فيه. هو ما في هلا زيت فنضطر ناخذ منه.
Yeah, and for the nuts, we prefer to fry the nuts with the oil for sure. And we will take some of this oil to make it more tasty. Around.
اي نوع مكسرات يعني بينحط فوق الفتة.
Yeah, and you could decide your nuts. Depends on what you like. For us, we get the sliced almond and walnut, but you could add what you like. حطيتي حوالي 5 معالق طبخ؟
لا لسه.
بتحطي كمان
يعني نص كوب او اقل. ربع
ربع
كوب.
مثلاً.
ربع كوب.
yeah.
ربع كوب.
We will add quarter cup of the oil. Yeah. نجز الصغير بس يعني 4 دقائق.
اكيد رح نقلي لكمان شوي يشقر ومنطفي عليه.
We will just fry the nuts for a little bit until we'll get the gold color, and we will turn it off.
رح نحضر الصحون.
Yeah. Now we'll start prepare our plates.
اول شيء رح نحط الخبز.
Yeah. Now we'll start first with the bread. Okay, or do you want to come?
People can see maybe. Can you see how she's plating it in the mirror above? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure that one came down. Okay. And for bread, we will add between the 2 plates. We already do.
هلا بما انه فتة الباذنجان خلصت فرح نجهزها.
Now, because we have all the stuff for the eggplant fette, we will start making this one first.
فينا نعمل فتة الباذنجان نفس طريقة فتة الدجاج. فينا نحط الخبز ونحط رز ونحط الباذنجان فوقهم، او فينا نعمل بهي الطريقة اللي انا هلا رح اعملها.
Okay. And for your eggplant fette, if you would like to add some rice for this one, you could. Just like on top of the rice, on top of the bread, you will add the rice and the eggplant and the sauce. But for us, we will do it now without the rice.
رح نحط فوق الخبزات شوي من الصوص.
أول هيك حاجتهم.
ايه تمام.
And now our nuts done, just like the gold color. And on top of the bread, we will start add the sauce.
نحاول نغطي كل الخبز بالصوص.
We will try to cover all the bread we have. And we will add on top the eggplant.
There will be tastes available.
Thank you, we were hoping you'd say that.
نحط شغلات مكسرات على جنب عشان ما يغمقوا. And now we add all the eggplant we already fried.
a mountain.
نوزعه على كل الطبق. بنكفي الصوص.
And now we will add all the sauce we have just on top.
هي نحن اكيد هلا عم نحكي بطريقه كتير بطيئه، بس انتوا اكيد بالبيت وقت بدك تعملوها رح تكونوا سريعين، لانه هي اكله فعلا سريعه ما بدها كتير شغل.
And just she mentioned like about the way now we do it, it just take too long, but when you will do it at your home will make it faster for sure because you know everything, and when you will use to do it will be so easy. As Kamar, she found it so easy. For me, I still found it too hard. Maybe I call it, we should like because I should call my mom every maybe 5 minutes and that's hey, what should do now? أنا معي كده بتاعت الوقت كتير مش عارفة القصة دي ماما مسألة إنه شو لازم أحط. And now we'll shake our rice too.
Other questions for Kamar while she's plating up our beautiful
لسه في يوم weird.
Fattet Djaj?
لا I see.
The yogurt, it should probably be full fat
Yeah,
yogurt,
when
right?
it's-
Not
oh, yeah,
partial or non-fat.
Did you hear that question, Rosanna?
Sorry, could you
That
repeat?
should the yogurt be full fat yogurt rather than like low fat or no fat?
Okay. بس أنا مشان اللبن إنه لازم يكون كامل الدسم خالي الدسم.
لا ما خص اي نوع لبن بينصحك، بس اكيد ما يكون له نكهه او طعمه، يعني يكون بلا نكهه.
Yeah. No, it doesn't matter any type of yogurt you like, but for sure it should be plain yogurt. Yeah.
هلا فينا نحن كمان نحط له شوية بقدونس.
قصدك قطعي بإيدك تحطي. And now for the garnishing, we will add a little parsley on top. Okay, I'm gonna leave. Bye.
اوكي هلا بس بدنا ننطر شوية الرز لبين ما
So now we will just wait another 5 minutes just for the rice to be done.
ونحن هي انواع الفتة اي شيء بنقدر ناكل، حدا مخلل بندورة، اي نوع خضروات بينحط حدا وبيتاكل.
Yeah, and with this dish, you could eat it with anything with it. Also, you could get some of like the tomatoes and pickles, olives, and onions will be very delicious with it too.
Okay.
Now's a great time for questions.
You ever had a disaster?
What, sorry?
Disaster meal where it just didn't come out at all?
إنه هاي الوصفة يعني إنه شلون إجت يعني تعرفي الوصفة تبعها وشي؟
هلا كل الاكلات اكيد تعلمناهم من جدي جدي ستي والناس الكبيرة بالعمر من قبل يعني، فتوارثناها من نانتي لأمي لإلي، أكيد هذا أنا كمان رح أعلمها يعني ولادي هيك. أكيد كل الأكلات بهالطريقة
Yeah.
تنتقل.
For the recipe, like we didn't have anything written down. It's just like grandmother tell moms like that, and they just keep it in the family. And maybe someone will come and do something new in it. Yeah, just like doing something like that. Yeah.
إن شاء الله تعجبكم.
She hope you will like it.
Aleppo is well known for its food culture, right? What is your favorite dish from there?
إنه من المكان اللي أنت جاي فيه شو الأكثر طبق بتحبيه؟
هلا في كتير اطباق نحن بما انه نحن من سوريا من حلب، من كل محافظه بتختلف عن محافظه. فكل محافظه لها اكلات هيك مميزه. هو نحن اكثر شيء بنحب الكبه. طبعا بانواع الكبه كتير لها انواع واشكال. في عنا الملوخيه والرز المحشي. ايه هدول اكثر اكلات يعني نحن بنحبها.
There is like in Syria we have like many cities too, but each city is just different. Like she's from Aleppo, they prefer like dish call it kibbeh. That's like burger with meat and stuffed with meat and onions, some nuts, and fry those. But there is a plenty of that type of the kibbeh. She prefers those and also like the stuffed veggies, as zucchini, eggplant, and onions and like this stuff. Yeah. برجع لازم تعملي محاشي.
لازم.
لازم.
او كبه.
كبة فعلا. Yeah. Maybe her next class will be كبة.
Oh, please. That would be wonderful.
Yeah. بتعرفي تعملي كبة بعد؟ لا والله أنا بس. أنا كمان ما لنا غير جوزة كده خليه واحد كبة لك. تعمل كبة.
Thoughts?
هذا كثير وقت.
تعرفي الخبز بتحطيه عليه شي صوص بعدين
Is there anything that if you were to like go back and visit that you would get there and bring back here? And is there anything that you found in America that you would like take back to Syria and
Yeah.
show people?
عم تقول إنه إذا أنت هلا مثلا رحتي زرتي بلد ثاني شيء إنه شو الشيء اللي خليك مثلا تروحي تزوري أي بلد تختاري تروحي تزوري وإذا أنت كنت هنيك وقت ما هي ترجعي لأمريكا؟
هلا نحن صراحة وقت جينا وقت كنا بلبنان كان عنا حلم انه نطلع على امريكا، ففعلا تحقق الحلم وطلعنا لهون بعد عناء كتير طويل 6 سنين. نحن عم ننتظر انه نقدر نطلع. فصراحة لا، انا اذا بتمنى انه اتمنى انزل على بلدي وارجع على امريكا بس زيارة.
Yeah. Like she said when she was in Lebanon, she was waiting to come to the USA. Her dream and her like the family's dream was to come to the America, and they already here. They are so happy, and maybe in the future, if she wants to go to any visit, she will go to Syria to visit and just get back to here for sure. She will never stay in Syria. Yeah.
هلا لبنان عشنا فيها كتير ايام حلوة وهي كتير منطقة حلوة، بس تعذبنا كتير فيها. بتمنى اروح ازورها هيك شوي سياحة فقط.
Yeah, and for Lebanon, for sure, she would like to go to there to visit a little bit, but to spend her life just here. She's very happy here, and she would like to go to Lebanon to visit. She gets like the good days over there and the bad days also. Yeah. بدك تدوقي الرز؟ أنا لسه ما خلصت. Yeah.
تقريبا دقيقتين.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
2 minutes for the rice, and we'll be done.
2 minutes.
Kamar, it's so good.
Thank
You're
you.
not too lazy.
ساعتين. Thank you.
Yeah. اليوم bon appetit for the French.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Yes.
Okay.
What's the red over there? Pomegranate.
Pomegranate molasses.
Oh, okay.
Pomegranate. Pomegranate.
And Kamar, you sometimes make the Batanjan version of this with rice?
Yeah.
And sometimes without rice?
فينا نقدر.
ايه انه انت بتعرفي تعمليها مثلا ببيتك مع رز وبلا رز.
تمام. ايه اكيد. هلا انا مثلا مثل اولادي بحبوا الرز، فاكيد رح ساوي رز واي نوع فتة بحط لهم رز.
Yeah. Because her children like the rice, because that's in any feta she makes. She add the rice to it too. Yeah.
Okay. Started with the
Now our rice done. It's ready for the next dish. بدك تدوقيه؟
لا لا خلص. هلا رح نحط الصوص.
Okay. Now on top the bread we will add the sauce too.
نفس الطريقة.
The same way. We will cover the bread.
Why do you need double the sauce for the vegetarian option?
إنه للفيجيتيريان للباذنجان ليش حطيتي لانه طبقتين صوص؟
حتى هي كمان رح نحط لها طبقتين صوص. هو نحط طبقة صوص هون كرمال بس الخبز ياخد من نكهة الصوص ونفس
Yeah.
الشيء.
We add the sauce like just for the dish on top the bread. We do it first just like to make also the bread taste the same sauce, and on top when you will cover it too, that will make it more like tasty and more flavor and not dry. We'll have it like a saucy a little bit.
هلا كمان فوق الصوص رح نحط الرز.
And now on top the sauce we will start adding the rice. بدك تحطيها هون شيء؟ حطي.
So will everybody share one plate? You make a giant plate and everybody serves themselves? Is that how it works?
عم تقولي انه انت وقت بتعملي هي الاكله انه بتعبي صحن كبير وبتقعدي انه كل واحد بيسكر وبتاكلوا كلكم من نفس الصحن؟
لا صراحة لا، بعمل لكل واحد صحن. ايه
نعمل حبة. Yeah, like for each one we'll make a small plate. Yeah.
هي يفضل انه دغري هي هلا هيك بنطبخها ودغري بدها تتاكل سخنه يعني ما تتاكل مثلا بعد ساعه او شيء. هي يفضل هيك تتاكل مباشره.
تماما. Yeah, and for this dish special, we prefer to eat it hot, like just don't cook it and just like start eating. Yeah.
لانه الخبز بهداك الوقت بيصير هيك طري كتير ما بيعود طيب.
Yeah, and because also the rice for the bread also we don't like it to be like too softy. It should be a little crunchy. Yeah, to be able to feel all the tasty together. Yeah.
هلا يمكن هي عم تسالني على اكلات المنسف. هي مفكرة انه بنحطهم بصحن كبير.
أيوة
ايه المنسف مزبوط. المنسف فعلا بينحطوا بصحن كبير وكل واحد حسب مدينته يعني. هلا مثل الاردن بياكلوا بايدهم، نحن لا بناكل بالصحن يعني بس بنفس الصحن بنشيل منه.
And just like for the mansaf, I don't know if any of you know the mansaf, what that means, but it's just like a big plate and they share it like all together in one plate. They eat like in Jordan, they eat it by hand. And many cities they do like that, but for Aleppo they eat it by like spoon and plate.
Okay.
And now we add the rice on top the bread and we cover all the bread.
Okay, رح نحط كمان هلا طبقة الدجاج.
And now we'll start adding the chicken on top.
صحن مرة ثانية صحن أكبر صحي. لأنه كمية الرز يعني نقدر نحطها بصحن ثاني.
And for this plate it's just a little small because we get lots of rice and bread. Maybe next time we'll do a small mansaf.
رح يزيد لك لحتى تذوقي ولا لا؟
هناخد على البيت.
Do you like to have all the rice covered by chicken?
بتحبي ان كل الرز يتغطى بالدجاج؟
Yes.
Yes.
Unless you were cooking, I was going to ask. Do they use balsamic rice unless you were
هلا الطبقة الأخيرة هي الصوص.
And now on top of the chicken we will add the sauce we have. نحطهم كلهم.
ايه هي رح تاخد كل الصوص.
Yeah. And we will add all the sauce we have.
هي الفتة بتحب الصوص، قد ما كترتي لها صوص بتطلع أطيب.
فعلا. Yeah, and the secret to do your fattet, it's really delicious. Just add lots of sauce to make it more tasty. Yeah. جهزك المكسرات. هذا الصحن لأربع ست أشخاص، يمكن ل10.
لا 4 6.
مع الرزاق
هلا شوفي أنا وجوزي بنحط هذا الصحن.
مو بلا. Yeah. For this plate we'll serve between 4 to 6 people, but if we want to count the rice and the chicken here, maybe between 10 to 12. But this plate, she said, like it's for like 4 people to 6, but will be enough for her and her husband. Sorry.
هذه الحقيقة. كمان الفتة بتحب المكسرات كثير كثير كثير.
Yeah. And also the fattet likes to add more nuts in it. Just add nuts and sauce. بنحطي لها شيء بالرمان.
بنحط شوية رمان وشوية بقدونس.
And you will add just for the garnish a little bit of the
هو
pomegranate
هيك.
seeds and parsley.
بس يعني للزينة فقط.
Yeah. Just for garnish.
فينا كمان لفتة الباذنجان كمان كنا نحط.
And also for the eggplant feta, also you could add some of the pomegranate seeds too.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Kamar, do you want to hold it while Casey takes a picture?
Thank you. بالصحة والعافية.
Wish me luck in portioning.
كيف عندكم بحلب انه في جبال ولا قريب؟
لا نحن بحلب ما في ابدا جبال، حتى ما في ثلج، يعني نحن وقت جينا لهون وشفنا الثلج كثير انبسطنا يعني.
بحلب ما في ثلج ولا جبال؟
ثلج انا بتذكر تقريبا يعني انا طلعت من سوريا كان عمري 26، يمكن شفت الثلج مرتين. ايوه. لا بس بمناطق تانية مثلا بالشام باللاذقية طرطوس هدول فيهم جبال. ايه بس نحن لا هيك ارض مستوية.
Yeah, in Aleppo they don't have any like mountain. Like for me, I'm shocked because I didn't know that. In Aleppo, no mountain, just a flat, and the weather also. It's very mountain or the shoulder?
لا جبال.
Yeah, it's cold, but there was like no snow a lot. When she left Syria, she was 26 years old, and she saw just like twice the snow. Yeah. بعدين توقعت يكون فيها جبال الصراحة. احنا بالشام في جبل قاسم. Yeah, like in Damascus we have a big mountain, and Damascus it's so similar to Missoula. We have the same weather but not like that's snow, just like for the summer and autumn and spring, the same weather. And we have a mountain, very big mountain.
احنا حلب مشهورة يعني بشغلتين، هي أسواقها، لا الأسواق اللي فيها والقلعة، هي قلعة حلب المشهورة كثير يعني، وأسواقها تحت القلعة، ويعني كان في شغلات أثرية كثير من قديم، فحلب هيك بتحسيها من قديم كثير وأثرية وتاريخية.
Just like for Elba, it's just more historic stuff like the shopping stuff and also like a castle. They have very old castle over there. Yeah.
Is the castle still standing?
A little bit. Damaged a little bit. There is a part of it damaged. القلعة فيها جزء اسمه إنه مدمر يعني القلعة بحلب. هي لساتها موجودة بس إنه فيها
الجزء وقت صار الزلزال دمر جزء شوي منه بسيط، بس عم بيرجعوا بيدمروه مرة ثانية.
Yeah. Also, the castle just get some damage after the earthquake. Yeah. Now they try to building a little bit more, but just history. We'll never get back.
Yeah. The citadel. What is it in Arabic?
شهيد.
Arabic?
شهيد.
The citadel, the castle.
القلعة.
قلعة.
Yes. قلعة.
Thanks for coming, everyone.
Yeah, thank you so much.